Hey, Barbara Wallace again, coming to you from my humble abode here in sunny Las Vegas, Nevada. Just wanted to come back out here again today and talk to you for a brief moment. Talk to you about some the reasons why I did a few things that I've done and how it's helped me and how it can potentially help you. It all started a while back. I started reading different things because I wanted to get some additional information other than what I was getting from the people who was kind of around me doing certain things, but not in the way that I like to see them done. In other words, not having the success in life in different things that I like. So I found it hard listening to people who was not really who didn't have what I wanted. So I wanted to go out and find some people who was kind of doing the things that I like to do and find out what they were doing so I could do some of the same things they were doing. So as I mentioned, I read a book a long time ago. I started reading the book a long time. I still read the book today by Napoleon Hill called Think and Grow Rich. Probably not a surprise. It's a lot of people that have read that book. A lot of people have had success from reading that book. It's a life changer in my opinion. But anyway, I remember a particular story that he was telling about building or attracting a mastermind group or getting involved in a mastermind group, or one way or other find a way to get yourself around people that could possibly do things that you couldn't do or didn't have the time to do or didn't have the knowledge or whatever. Get yourself around those people and offer your talents to that group. So you can work in kind of unison and kind of pull from one another's strengths is what it kind of boils down to. But anyway, now the way they started talking about developing a mastermind group, he gave an example. He used Henry Ford as the example. That Henry Ford was not traditionally educated like we kind of consider education to be. In other words, I think Henry Ford had like a 6th grade education, traditional type education anyway. But he was in charge of this massive car company that produced mass production automobiles, and a couple of newspapers was taking shots at him and saying different things about him not being qualified to run a company of that magnitude with his level of education, with his lack of a degree, or and all these different things they were saying about him. He got a little sick of it and decided to sue him. They had Henry on the stand, and they were asking him all these questions. I think one of the questions was like, who was Benedict Arnold and how many soldiers went to fight in this particular war? And I think to that answer he mentioned something like, I don't know how many went over, but I'm sure it was much less that came back, or something like that. And then one question that was really outrageous, just kind of outraged him. It had him literally point his finger at the attorney and say, listen, I may not have the answer to all these dumb questions you're asking me, but let me remind you, I have a row of buttons on my desk that I can push, and it'll summons anybody I want to answer any question I need to be answered. And of course, he didn't lose the case. And that story just kind of reiterates the fact you need to have yourself surrounded by people that can maybe do some things that you can't do, or as I mentioned, you don't have time to do, and that can help you get reach the goal that you're trying to reach. And that's why I decided to take travel several miles. I mean, from San Diego to Chicago to Las Vegas back to San Diego, back to Los Angeles, just going to different places, meeting different people who giving me information on how to build my business from home, because my main goal in life is to build my business from home, so I do not have to get out and punch a clock. Now, for some people, that's okay. And I don't have no problem with that. If you love your job, God bless you, stay on it. I didn't like mine. I didn't like the way I had to earn a living, and I decided that I wanted to do it from the comfort of my home and kind of take my time back. Because one thing I've learned from actually meeting different people in this industry, work from home industry, home-based business industry, whatever you want to call it, network marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it. One thing I learned, we all, especially the most successful, is we're very, very interested in our time, where our time goes on a daily basis. And because the thing is, as I mentioned in a previous video, that's one of those things you can't get back. You cannot get the time that you wasted. Now, I have some regrets of things that I didn't spend enough time in because I was putting that time into kind of building somebody else's dreams and fortune, and at the risk of my own dreams as well. So just wanted to kind of slap that out there and say this. Be sure you are surrounding yourself with the people that can do you the most good. People that talk to you about things that they think might be the right way to do it. That's not necessarily the people you want to deal with. You want to deal with people who are actually doing what it is you want to get done. You don't want to talk to people who heard about it from somebody else and now they've got their own opinion and they want to pass it on to you. It's probably not going to give you the information you want. You want to deal with people who are actually doing exactly what it is that you want to do. I mastermind with a group of leaders in the network marketing, work at home, affiliate marketing arena. A lot of different people I'm able to kind of communicate and network with, and they've shown me a lot of different things. I've got a link connected to this video that you'll be able to connect with some of these leaders in the work from home industry if that's something you're interested in. Where they can show you, like they have me, how to take your life and kind of direct it in the direction you want it to be directed in. Now, that's important, okay? And let me tell you why. A lot of people don't have a plan. And there's an old saying, people don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan. And you need a plan and a direction for whatever it is you want to do. You have to have a direction. Every day, I talk to so many people, and they say, well, I get up and just whatever happens, happens. If I've got to go to work, that's what they don't plan their lives. And 4 or 5 years down the road, life has happened, and you've not really created that for yourself. And so I kind of work with a group of people that help us to create our own lives, our own lifestyles. And I'd like to invite you to come in and take a look at some of the things we're talking about. I'm going to give you access to normally a closed door type meeting around a bunch of leaders in the work from home arena, and maybe we can give you some information to help you maybe take some control of your life. My wish for you is that you get exactly what it is you want in life, and so you can kind of enjoy the freedom that we're promised. Listen, talk to you on the next video. Look forward to continuing to give you information that might help you along the way in whatever your journey, in wherever your journey may take you. Look forward to talking to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.